Hello all. I am going to do a video today on some of my typical drives, and the reason I'm doing it, there's so many videos out there already, but I have 10.11.2 and I noticed excellent improvements in this, and I thought I would share them with you, and I'm hoping that they'll work today. So let's give it a try. The first thing I noticed, we're going to go over a speed hump in a few seconds, and that speed hump, you won't see it on the screen. So the first change I noticed is it doesn't really show the speed humps anymore, which is right up here, but it seems to do a great job on finding them. So here we go, and here's the speed hump. And as you could see, it kept me at 17, and now it'll speed me up. So it doesn't show the speed hump as it did. The next thing I noticed, we're going to make a right turn here, is that it's no longer as hesitant as it had been. On this particular turn, it would take forever to make the turn, so it pulled out a little bit and went. So that was faster than it's done it, and even making a left turn there, an unprotected left, it has done that just great. So we're going to come to a stop sign up here, and we're going to make a right turn, followed by a quick left turn, followed by a quick right turn. So let's see how we do here. So this is a four-way stop. Issue here, if I want to say it's an issue, is it slowed down way too soon, but that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with safety. And here we go, and just a great turn. So again, major improvement there. We're going to make a quick left right here, and it pulled over to the right quite a bit. It made the left. It doesn't hesitate. And again, right up here, we're going to make a quick right turn, as you can see here. And let's see how it does here. Nice. Now the next thing is there's a sharp left curve here, and usually it stops. It would be nice if it didn't do that. So let's see what it does. It stopped short. So we'll send that in. So it has problems with those curves when they're 90-degree turns. So we're almost done with this first drive, and I'll go ahead and I'll stop, and we'll head to our second one, which will give us the opportunity to go through a neighborhood and a four-way stop and a traffic light. Actually, two traffic lights. So let's see how it does here. Started right up and went through. It didn't do the start, pause, it just went straight through. So this is the end of drive number 1. Here we go in ride 2. We're in a parking lot, which is hard to say a number of times, and I might try exiting the park. There's only one car here. This usually doesn't work, but let me just see what it does. So it stopped there. It's looking at things. Yeah, it's confused. So no problem there. I was just curious if it could see where it was headed and make the proper turns. So here we are exiting the park. So we're going to go right here, and after this right turn, we'll come to it went out. It hardly hesitated. And here we go on a 25-mile-per-hour residential road. We're going to go up here. We're going to stop at a three-way stop. So here we go, three-way stop. It's funny. Looks like it took the mailbox as a traffic cone. Went through perfectly. It came to a complete stop. It started up again with no hesitance. So we'll move up here, and we'll make a right turn coming up. at just a stop. This is a T. We can either go right or left. We cannot go straight. So let's see what it does. Sometimes there's a little bit of traffic. Now it made a nice turn going around that car. So far really good. So it can't see great on the left. It went out. It looked nice. So here, that was great, and so far it continues to perform really well. Now we're at a four-way stop. This one here is difficult to see on the left. There's a wall right to my left here. We're the first ones at the stop, and we are going through really nice. It has not done that in the past. In the past, it's been very reluctant. So we're going to make a right turn here at there's going to be a traffic light. We're going to go right. This has not done it in the past, and what I mean is it usually just sits there and sits there and sits there. So let's see what we could do here. Unfortunately, I have a car right behind me, and this is where I get beeped at a lot, so I may not be able to do my normal testing with it, but we have a red traffic light here. This car is going to go, and I am next. I can go, and I can go now, and it didn't go. I didn't give it enough time, but the car behind me was not going to wait much longer. So we're going to go up here. We're going to make a left in 1.5 miles. Another issue I had is that the car would wait so long to make the left turn that it would go from no traffic to having difficulty to get in the left turn, so in the left lane. So let's see what happens here. So this is, I really wish it would just anticipate, get in the left lane knowing we're going to make a left turn and not wait. So here comes a car here, and the good news is there's a car on the left. There's not a car that I think I have to worry about. There's one right behind me. Yeah, it's still going to wait. Unfortunately, and again, I wish it did not do this. It's disturbing a bit. So here we go. We moved into the left lane, and next is we're going to have a traffic light. And at this traffic light, if there's an orange arrow, the car has never gone through it. So I don't know why we're taking so long to get in the left lane. Way too long, as you could tell, to get in the left lane. There is an orange blinking arrow. There's nobody behind me, so I'm going to wait. There's a truck coming up here. You'll see in a moment. And unbelievable. I don't believe. I don't know if you noticed that the light changed to amber, and the truck stopped, and we went through. We didn't go through a red light, so that will end this particular drive, and we have 2 more short ones coming up. So let's see how we do. Let me turn it on. Let's see where it takes us. So we're exiting an airport. And we're going to, this is going to take us around to a traffic light. We're going to make a left at the light and then a right. And inevitably, what's going to happen is the car is going to go into the left lane to make the turn, which makes it much more difficult for it to get into the right lane after that turn. So this is the longest it stayed in the right lane.
Now bear right to stay on Terminal Drive.
I think come on, stay in this lane. Stay in this lane. As you can see, it didn't.
Onto Meadow
Why would it move to this lane? I don't know. I really don't know. So here we go. We made our left turn. I'm going to need to get rather quickly into this right lane. The good news is nobody's in that lane right now, and we made it. So that continues to be a problem, I think,
500 feet.
where the car just doesn't use the map properly to anticipate the next turn. And maybe it's designed that way. I don't know. So we're going to make a right turn here. This road is a 4-lane, 55-mile-an-hour speed limit road.
Now turn right onto Versailles Road.
And again, no hesitation on the turn. And as you can see, the car has been doing a really good job on at stop signs, at turns. Now we're going to have to go over 2 lanes here. The lane we're in is going to go away, or become an exit only. And we're going to eventually, like I said, we're going to go over 1 more lane and make a left turn. The left turn in the past has not been easy. Here we go. I'm 4/10 of a mile away from a left turn. Sometimes there is enough oncoming traffic that it's a little difficult. So let's see what happens today. It's lunchtime. And so we'll make this left turn, and that will actually end this particular run with 1 more left, where we'll be going on a state road. And it looks like there is quite a bit of traffic coming. And so let's see what happens here. There is somebody behind me that came on very quick, so I don't think they're going to be patient with me. So let's see what happens here. Oh my God. I had to put my foot on the accelerator. I don't quite understand why it did that. Pulled out right behind there. And then it was going to be okay. It was going to make it, but then it slowed down. It hesitated. So unfortunately. Okay, here's our final drive. There's a UPS truck behind me, so I'll wait until right now. Here we go. So we're going to make a left, and then we're going to go around, again in this residential area. If I put in the right instructions, we'll end up on a state road. So this is a nice turn for, it was a sharp curve, and it did all the right stuff here. And here we come to a stop sign. Slowing down too early, but again, you can't complain about slowing down early. So we're going to make this left, and it went out. It did the right thing. It didn't have great view, so it went out. We'll go around this, and nice job going around it.
Turn right onto Parterre Place.
Let's see, there is a dumpster coming up on the right. It's in the road, and we slowed down and way too close. I disengaged that. I don't know what it would have done, but that was way too close. So now we'll make a right turn here. Now, there's no way it can see. The cameras can't see any oncoming until now. So it went out nice, nice. In the past, it would sit there for quite a long time, but not now. So we're going to make a right turn here.
Right onto Versailles Road.
And this right is going to be followed by a left to take us on to a state road. So there's oncoming traffic. It's actually not easy to see. We're creeping out. Like, it was going, and there's traffic. That was not the first time, so I'm going here. I did the accelerator there, so good or bad, it wasn't the car. Now we're going to need to get into the left lane. By the way, you see that the whole lane is now blue, going over.
In 1,000 feet, take the Kentucky.
We're going to make a left turn onto a state road. And here we go. We're traveling actually pretty quick.
Now take the Kentucky 4 South exit on the left.
There are no cars coming. I should be able to make this turn pretty easily. A little bit slower than it should have, but there's nothing to complain about. So now we're going to merge onto this road. And let's see. In the past, it's not done this well. So here we go. Let's see how this merges. And there's a car on my left, and we should be okay to merge if it does it. It put the blinker on, and we merged. So fine, did that fine. I would say that I did note no phantom stops, which I had been having. Less hesitancy on making the turns. That's good news. Twice, or at least twice, it felt like it was moving into traffic when it could not have made it. So I don't know if I was just impatient or if that's truly a problem. So I'll have to continue to test it. I would say that this was the best series of drives so far that I have had with FSD. Everything has worked fine. It's going to get off here at the next exit. When it gets off at the exit, the right thing to do is to get into the not the far right lane, but the middle lane. It won't do that. It'll move into the far lane, and unfortunately the far lane goes away. So that's the other thing that I would suggest get fixed, is a better anticipation after making the turns. All that said, accolades again to Tesla and the team working on FSD. It just gets better and better and better. Not sure if there's anybody else that actually has anything close to this. This is just makes driving much easier, and I enjoy it. Thank you. So here we go. We're a quarter mile away from our exit. And again, I have no doubt that the car is going to stay in the far right lane. Here's the exit. There's the signal. And I don't know why it did that. I don't know if you noticed, it veered to the left strongly. And I'll send that in because that was an issue. And see, it's in the far right lane here. This lane's going to go away after I make the turn and merge, and it's going to present a bit of a problem, but let's see what I could do here. I am going to actually get out of this lane. So on the right, as I said, that had it anticipated that lane going away and moved me into this lane, it just makes the drive so much easier, less worrisome about switching lanes. Here we go. We'll go through this light, and I'll show you where that lane goes away, so you don't think I'm complaining for no reason. You can see the right lane ends right up here. We're going to make a right turn at the traffic light. Then we're going to make a left and end our trip for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. I have and always do enjoy showing you things.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Fort Harrods Drive.
So here's the right turn.
Now turn right onto Fort Harrods Drive.
I don't know if you saw that. That's the second time it moved to the left again in making that turn, and just because my hands are on the wheel, it disengaged. So here's a left turn.
Now turn left onto Snaffle Road.
This is a four-way stop. I think that car's at the stop before I am. He was going anyway, wasn't he? So it's just me here. We'll make this turn. And the reason I'm leaving this on just a bit longer is we have another sharp right up here. You could see the arrow perhaps on the right side. So two things I'd like to show you. There's a speed hump coming, if you could see the white lines there. And let's see, we're doing 25. Will we slow down? Look at that. So it doesn't show it, but it does slow down. And it is, yay, it went through finally. So it did make that. It did not see that speed hump, unfortunately.
Will be on the right.
And let's see if it sees this speed hump right here. It did, but too late. So anyways, that ends our trip.
Destination is